So many stars in the sky and they are not contradicting each other. But we have few ministers in Taraba that have not yet handled the demons of the territory. And we are victims of their manipulation because we are fighting each other. At this rate, we will never take this land because we lack a knowledge of our identity. As much as pastors in Nigeria like copying, window shopping, why is it that somebody has not been able to copy Idahosa? I'm just saying somebody wants to copy, so let's copy Idahosa. It's even difficult to copy him. You know why? He had climbed many layers. The more your uniqueness becomes evident, the more difficult it will be to copy you. But if we're operating on the mundane level, we can copy ourselves. Copy your hairstyle, say, okay, this is the reigning dimension. And what we are doing is earthly. The demons and the witches of the land are not moved. And so we have many churches in Taraba. It has not shaken the witchcraft of the land. You heard what he said? When Bonke came, the alligator went into the bush. They had to kill cows and beg the alligator to come back. Meanwhile, the churches operating in those places were still there with the alligator. One man came for weekend. He just came for weekend. Say, I spent the weekend in Wukari, alligator. He moved. The location that they used witchcraft coordinates to give the alligator, the thing despised it. He relocated. Just because a man came to spend weekend in Wukari. Why is it that people are not copying Bonke? Because in order for you to copy Bonke, you must have the power to move the alligator. When you're operating in the original, people don't copy you. It's only duplicates that they copy. The alligator is still there. Nobody is touching it. In fact, the concerns of people in the land is not about the alligator. The alligator can stay and be doing his own thing. We will be doing your. What thing are you doing that's not affecting the alligator? Except you operate in the apparel of your true identity, you will not have power. So many of us are not diligent enough to know what we represent. That's why you find yourself fighting. For me as an individual, part of what I'm called to do is not to plant a church. I know it's common to plant churches. In fact, people believe that there's no other type of ministry apart from church planting. You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed if we take full inventory of churches in Nigeria. 75% of them are unauthorized. The work of an evangelist is not to plant a church. There are office designations that have already ruled out the possibility of church planting as an expression of your calling. You will discover that is people that are running unauthorized ministry, those are the ones that cause problem in the body of Christ. When you say there's a crisis in Cannes, there's a crisis in PFN. PFN has 2 treasurers. The people involved were not supposed to be there. So they have hijacked the platform. They have and he's now operating as if he's calling his PFN. He's moving with fire everywhere. He must tell you what they said in the meeting. He's moving every night. The shoe is like this. He has moved round. Such a man he doesn't have an identity within the framework. So what he's doing now is the identity he created for himself. A man that knows what he's called to do. I was working in the petroleum industry for 16 years, and that's the most performance-driven industry in the entire country. The whole nation feeds from our efforts. So you can't be a dullard and be in that industry. You must be sharp because everything requires precision. You can't give an approximation. You must be sharp. Now I'm in full-time ministry. The work in full-time ministry is more than the petroleum industry. I'm telling you that. I'm just experiencing full-time. It's more than what I did for 16 years. So I don't have time to even contest for PFN election. That's the election. It's okay. I don't have the time. I don't even know how they contest. How do they contest? So when we have people that are running unauthorized initiatives, trace all the problems in the body of Christ, you will trace it to them. So there's a huge issue of lack of identity that is in the body of Christ, and it's a very mighty issue. Are you with me? Only few Nigerian preachers are in their calling. Only few Nigerian preachers are in their calling. In fact, the last analysis revealed that 37% of Nigerian preachers are occultic. 37% of Nigerian preachers are occultic. They are using the alligator in Wukari. Thank you for the information about the alligator. Where this alligator news will go, this alligator that you revealed to me, I will take it. Using alligator. 37% of Nigerian preachers use alligator. Those pastors using alligator, the upcoming preachers see them as their role model. So 60% of the upcoming generations are already corrupted. Except Jesus comes to help, we are doomed. All of these issues are tied around a lack of identity. They are tied around identity crisis. Only 60%, only 40, less than 40% now. Less than 40%. Because we still have another group that they don't have God. They don't have any God. Meanwhile, I'm talking about the statistics of Christians, so not of Nigerians. Among Christians, there are some that are godless. They don't have a God. 37 are occultic. There's a percentage of God there, of the godless. And then there is a very little percentage of the Puritans. That in spite of the fact that people that are cutting corners, sleeping with people's wives, seem to be prospering, these ones decide to stand with God, whether it is popular, whether it's raining or not. Only a small percentage of Puritans. And as far as revival is concerned, the hopes of revival in our land lies with the Puritans, not with the others. Now the question is this: what do you know about yourself? Because there are two questions that they asked John. Who are you? And what do you say about yourself? Please help me ask your neighbor, who are you? And what do you say about yourself? The statistics that we are working with, no music minister in Nigeria has survived consistently in the music ministry for more than 12 years. The voice will rage when it's coming, but it doesn't last up to 12 years. And among music ministers are even more favored than pastors. They don't die. In Nigeria, they don't die quickly. Pastors, death strikes. But music ministers leave. This is statistics. Are you here? So some of them are still alive, but they don't have a voice in the ministry. The ministry did not survive 12 years. Sister, you know when I will shake you. Me and you won't shake in this meeting. I will shake you 8 years from today. If you are still there, then we'll shake. Not now.